call this October 22nd meeting of the Troy Planning Commission to order. Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. McGarry? Mr. Wolke?
Here.
Mrs. Ehrlich? Mr. Westmeyer?
Here.
Mr. Titterington?
Here.
Mayor? Here. Mr. Emmerich?
Here.
There's a quorum.
Okay, the minutes of the October 8th meeting will be distributed. Are there any additions or corrections? I will entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve minutes as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I do have a question about them, though, now that I'm looking at them again, Mr. Chair. I'm looking at the regular meeting for the October 8th, and the members attending were McGarry, Ehrlich, and Wolke. Doesn't constitute a quorum.
Okay. Well, there was a quorum.
Miss somebody?
Yes, I missed somebody, and I'll get those updated.
Okay. Scribner's
I
there.
think I was here.
Okay, we have a historic application, certificate of appropriateness for 203 and 203 and a half South Mulberry Street for exterior alterations and repairs. Does the staff have a report?
Yes, sir, we do. If you recall, during the July 9th Planning Commission meeting, Planning Commission denied the request due to the replacement of rounded wood siding or fish-scaled siding with just your traditional horizontal vinyl siding. Staff had recommended to the owner that the owner look at alternatives to the traditional vinyl siding. The owner is now proposing an alternative that staff recommended. Taylor is going to bring over the sample there. So the applicant is proposing alterations and repairs, including the replacement of deteriorated boards with new vinyl siding. The vinyl siding that is proposed will replicate the round end wood siding or fish-scaled siding on the upper floors of the structure. The proposed color is Pacific blue. Staff recommends approval of the vinyl siding due to compliance with Design Manual Sections 2.1C.
Are there any questions or comments?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer?
Yes.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Okay, next item is a historic district application for certificate of appropriateness for 220 West Main Street, installation of a 15-foot square sign. Does staff have a report?
Yes, sir. The building is permitted to have a total of 37.5 square feet of building signage. The applicant is proposing to install a 15 square foot building sign. The sign will be made from aluminum composite material using black three-dimensional routed lettering. The sign also includes a gray and red accent for the company colors. I've forwarded those color codes to Sue. Also included is a refacing of the existing ground sign with the same logo. This has been approved administratively. Staff recommends approval of the signage due to compliance with Design Manual Section 5.4.
Are there any questions or comments?
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Mr. Titterington.
So the maximum wall sign, 37 and a half, the ground sign does not count towards that. That's totally separate.
That's correct. So the ground sign's calculated completely separate. It's all based off frontage, but they're permitted half the lineal frontage of the building.
For the
Yeah.
building, yeah.
But
the
it
ground
doesn't,
sign
only
is
only window signs go in the same calculation as building sign. Yeah.
Anything else?
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Westmeyer?
Yes.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich?
Yes.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
Approved.
Next item, we have a presentation by the City Beautification Committee. And I will note that since my wife is on that beautification committee, I will be abstaining from any vote.
Hi, I'm Gareth Johnston with the City Beautification Committee, and we are here to present the colors red, white, and blue for next year's downtown plantings. So, have Renee from the Garden Stone, who will be growing the flowers, planting the flowers, maintaining the flowers. So I'll turn it over to her.
Renee Lavey from Garden Stone to present the colors in the, well, red, white, and blue, obviously. I'll go through them quickly, and then I'll walk around so you can get a closer look. Some of the blue is kind of hard to see. Hanging baskets, we'll start there. For right around, there's always 4 that are different right around the fountain. It will be a hummingbird falls. This is a fairly new thing. It's only been out a few years. It's a trailing, kind of cascading salvia. For the blue, and then we've got some coconut appeal, some Bergia, and red and white supertunias. Then for the rest of them, we got 2 different plantings, one with a new trailing ageratum, blue ageratum called Monarch Magic, and red, white, and indigo colored Mini Vista supertunia. And then second planting for all the rest of the east and west would be the Monarch Magic ageratums. Tierra Blue, supertunia, red supertunia, the coconut appeal, Thumbergia. Market Street, we're changing them up a little bit. We're going to use the coconut appeal, Thumbergia, with some of the new Hula Begonia. Hula Begonia is a cascading trailing begonia. We're going to try that this year, along with the white hula with a hummingbird falls, which will match that salvia. So then Adams Street will sort of all be the same. They're usually a little bit different down by Hobart Arena, but we're just going to make them sort of all the same since we're using some begonias on the bridges also. So it will be the red and white hula begonia, and then this is a white Lophospermum, and it is a trailing kind of, the blooms are real long, white fluted little ends. And then the white begonia, blue ageratum, here the red hula begonia, white Lophos, and then the white begonia and the Monarch Magic ageratum. Should we be taking notes?
Do you want to
You
take
don't
notes?
remember that?
No, I'm not going to remember all this.
There's a test.
Yeah. And so then that takes care of hanging baskets. The urns right out here will be red Caliente geranium, which is a cross between a ivy and a zonal. So you have the cascading habit, more vigorous, with the coconut appeal, Thumbergia, and then under that urn will be the same geranium, an amethyst verbena, and a scarlet Mini Vista petunia. And then the other set, the second planting, will be the Hummingbird Falls salvia with the coconut appeal, and underneath that one will be the same salvia, and then scarlet and violet star Mini Vista petunia will be underneath that one. Right out here for the city building planters will be the palm in the center. I know that's just like a big spiky thing, but I couldn't find a palm, so. And a tropical white and red sun patient, sort of what was in it this year. And then royal velvet red and supertunia, and then the amethyst verbena and a white Lophos will be in those. The 2 that are right out front will be a spike in there, the Tierra Blue, which will pull the other Tierra Blue, and then red, called Really Red Supertunia, and the Coconut Appeal. And then at the Prouty Bed, we're not going to use cannas this year. Cannas, for some reason, the last few years, I don't know what's going on there, but they just don't bloom good enough to please me. So we're going to use King Tut at the back of that. And then the Augusta Lavender Heliotrope will be next. And then the red salvia, white hula begonia, and the amethyst verbena. I'm really excited about using this. proven to do really good and bloom like that all summer, so. Then the merchant pots, we're simplifying them somewhat. It'll just be the salvia in the first planting, and then the red and white hula begonias, and then the second one will be the blue salvia, indigo, white, and scarlet mini vista super tunia, which we've used those before, and they do really
Renee,
good.
when you say the first planting, what do you mean?
I always do 2 different plantings, because some of them, like the ones that will have the begonias, this number 1 planting right here, will be some of those that will be in more shade, like purebred, bakehouse, those kinds of areas gets more shade, so we always make plant 2 different ones. This
They're
one
all
will
out
be
at
more in
the
the
same
sun.
time, they're just in different
Yes,
locations?
yes,
Okay.
yes. I went ahead and incorporated crosswalks. I know beautification isn't responsible for these, but this will all kind of tie together. North and south will be the Hummingbird Falls, really red and Tierra Blue, and the Amethyst Verbena. And then the east and west will be Calliope red geraniums instead of the Caliente, just because they get bigger, they're more upright, they don't need to be trailing in them pots as much. And then Royal Velvet, and then a Scarlet, and a Violet Star Mini Vista Super Tunia. So, I think it'll turn out good. At first, when they said red, white, and blue, I'm like, ugh, because just the blue, it just has to be purple. I mean, we try to get as blue as we can get, but it just is more purple. I'll bring this around so you can look at it. Hummingbird Falls is hard to see. This is Hummingbird Falls here, and you can see it better right here, the little cascade.
I know the grasses you used this year as Thriller, Spiller,
Yeah, Thriller,
how do you say it, Thriller, Spiller? Filler.
yeah, Thriller, Thriller.
The grasses kind of took over.
Yes, they did. We're not using them anymore.
Those are coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, and I even cut them before thinking, and, you know, so that.
They just went crazy.
And they did, I cut it all back once, and they just go crazy, so,
It is kind of purplish.
yeah, I know.
I love the Royal Velvet.
I do
I do too. So we're keeping it lower so that you can see it. Up high, you just don't see it as much, so we're using the ones that have a little bit of light in it. Some of the blue stuff, like the blue lobelia, it's just not gonna pull up at all, so.
Always look great.
Any questions?
No, it always looks great.
It always looks great.
It does, it's,
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I wanted to
Yeah,
thank you for,
fantastic.
yeah.
I thought this year was very, very nice. I still think it looked really, really good.
I'm mad that it's all gone.
Yeah, it was definitely sad watching it get all pulled.
I know, and I'm hoping I know this year the bridges, I felt like maybe lacked a little bit of water. There was one time they lacked a lot of water, but then we got the rain, and I didn't think they were gonna come back like they should, but then they did. They went and got in there, and how they actually got mixed. Oh, yes, on both of them, on both bridges. Like I always do 2 plantings, and then they hang every other one.
Yes.
And came in and checked it out, and they're all hanging down the ones are all hanging on this side, the other ones are all hanging on this side, not zigzagged at all. We even put them on the trailer, how I wanted them loaded, but they must have not have got the memo.
So if you notice, especially in the Mark Ridge, there was all the sweet potato vine was hanging all on one side, and the other side didn't look like it had any. They were supposed to be alternated.
So,
Whoops.
and then they always have to move the crosswalk planters for Strawberry Festival. So this year I'm gonna make them put a flag in because they get them mixed up too. They bring them back and they don't have the north and south ones matching and the east and the west ones matching, so. We're gonna put a flag in them this year, so hopefully they get them back right, so.
And did you explain why the red, white, and blue?
Pardon?
Why?
Yeah, it's our 250, Nation, 250 years,
Yes.
right? Yeah, so that's why we're doing all red, white, and blue. I know that Mercer Group's doing all red, white, and blue. He does a lot of red, white, and blue anyways, they always incorporate some pink and stuff, but and at the courthouse will be a lot of the same product, so it'll all kind of just tie together. And so as I was doing it and getting it all together, then I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna be really pretty, so, yeah. It's just that we have to remember the blue is just gonna be purple, so.
To be honest, we really don't care what you do, because
Okay.
it's always nice.
Well, thank you.
And we get more compliments.
Thank you.
It's always so beautiful. And we get more
I
compliments
enjoy
on
it.
our flowers and stuff downtown, so.
And I appreciate the business and the opportunity to do it. Okay, thank you.
Is there any other questions, comments, or complaints?
Do we,
I had no complaints.
do we,
To make a
do we
motion?
vote
Yes.
on this, or?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich?
Yes.
Mr. Wolke?
Abstain.
Mr. Westmeyer?
Yes.
It's approved.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Is there any other business to come before the commission?
Yes, sir.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.